Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Under the regime of Triple H, WWE Saturday Night's Main Event 2025 concluded after delivering thrilling showdowns. Besides this, the segment between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens became the talk of the town due to the unexpected move from Shawn Michaels. The Heartbreak Kid tried his best to manage things peacefully before the prizefighter attempted to drop him with a package piledriver. As a consequence, the Hall of Famer didn't hesitate to attack KO, hitting him with a sweet chin music. In an unexpected twist, fans might witness Triple H punish HBK for his actions at SNME, following orders from higher officials. Currently, Shawn is the Senior Vice President of Talent Development and works in other official roles in NXT alongside the game. Meanwhile, since Owens' heel turn began, we have seen that he hasn't been punished for many of his violations. Even Randy Orton has pointed out how Triple H and other officials seem to be protecting the former Universal Champion. So with this assumption, it's possible that instead of punishing KO, the King of Kings might punish Michaels for overstepping his role by attacking the star. The Hall of Famer's role was to act as a moderator and to make things official under his supervision, not to attack the star. Therefore, Triple H might punish HBK by stating that he received orders from the higher-ups. These higher-ups could be the same individuals who have protected KO from punishment before. Though this scenario is speculative, if it unfolds, it would make the Kevin Owens saga even more interesting to watch. It could also impact the on-screen friendship between the Game and Michaels. Besides Shawn Michaels' altercation, Jacob Fatu was another major highlight of the recent Saturday night's main event. The Samoan werewolf left Braun Strowman motionless and bleeding from his nose and mouth. WWE officials attempted to stop the Bloodline member, but Jacob attacked them as well. Nick Aldis also failed in his attempt to contain Fatu, who was on a mission to destroy the monster among monsters. Following this, Triple H gave his reaction to the chaotic incident, referring to Jacob Fatu as the Destroyer. The Game reacted by reposting WWE's official X/Twitter account post, which featured footage of Fatu's brutal attack on Braun. This reaction seemingly confirms that the chief content officer appreciated the devastation caused by the Samoan werewolf. It also suggests that Jacob Fatu's massive push as a single star has officially begun. As the sun sets on the glittering world of WWE, the company finds itself at a crossroads where corporate drama meets the high-octane world of professional wrestling. The spotlight is usually trained on the superstars, the storylines, and the action inside the ring. However, the behind-the-scenes politics, power struggles, and executive decisions can sometimes overshadow even the most spectacular moments in the squared circle. This dynamic came to a head during Saturday night's main event in 2025, where an unexpected altercation occurred between Triple H and a top WWE executive. The fallout from this incident set the stage for one of the most anticipated showdowns in recent WWE history. Triple H punishing the executive responsible for creating chaos. Saturday night's main event 2025 was touted as one of the biggest events of the year. The card was stacked with exciting matches, including several high-profile championship bouts, surprises, and special appearances. Yet what became the most talked-about moment had little to do with the action inside the ring. During a backstage segment, a highly influential WWE executive was caught making a rash, controversial decision that would have lasting repercussions. The executive in question, let's call them Executive X, had been behind the scenes at WWE for years, holding a position of power that extended to decisions affecting both talent and storyline directions. However, at this particular event, Executive X made a critical call that affected both a major match outcome and the creative direction of a fan-favorite storyline. The situation escalated when Triple H, WWE's Executive Vice President of Global Talent Strategy and Development, found out that the executive had interfered with one of his top talent's booking, creating a dramatic change in the plans for the night. This alteration, according to sources, involved pushing a rising star, someone Triple H had personally mentored, into a position where they were overshadowed in favor of a more established name. While WWE's corporate executives sometimes engage in such decisions to drive specific ratings, Triple H did not take kindly to the executives' interference. The most notable fallout came when Executive X decided, without Triple H's consent, to abruptly alter the outcome of a championship match involving one of Triple H's personal prodigies, who was positioned for a major push. Not only was the result changed, but Executive X also created a storyline twist that undermined the hard work Triple H had put into developing the talent. The planned conclusion, a crowning achievement for the rising star, was scrapped in favor of a booking that appeared to be driven more by personal preferences and TV ratings than by long-term creative vision. For anyone who has followed Triple H's journey in WWE, it's clear that his loyalty to the talent he works with is unwavering. Having spent decades in the company, he's built a reputation as a wrestler who cares deeply about elevating talent, crafting compelling storylines, and protecting the integrity of WWE's legacy. His position as a leader in the company gives him the authority to steer creative decisions, especially when it comes to nurturing the future of WWE. In this scenario, Triple H's response was swift and decisive. He was visibly enraged by the actions of Executive X, and it became clear that this breach of trust would not go unpunished. The question remained, what form would this punishment take? The first possible route Triple H could take would involve an immediate professional punishment for Executive X. This might come in the form of a demotion, a public reprimand, or even a temporary suspension. WWE, as a company, operates on maintaining a level of public image and structure, and any form of punishment would need to be executed carefully. Triple H would likely ensure that whatever action he takes would send a message to both the executive and the rest of the company. Actions have consequences, especially when they disrupt the creative process or undermine the vision of a key player. A public reprimand could also be effective. Triple H is no stranger to using the microphone to address matters directly, whether it's in front of the live crowd or in interviews. A passionate promo, where Triple H calls out Executive X for their lack of respect for the talents and the business, could be a spectacle in itself. The very public nature of such a punishment could add fuel to an already burning feud, heightening anticipation for whatever comes next. Another possibility for Triple H's punishment would be a power shift. He could leverage his position within the company to push for Executive X's removal or repositioning within WWE's hierarchy. Triple H has the support of several key wrestlers, and many of those who share his vision for the future of WWE would likely rally behind him in such a move. Executive X could find themselves marginalized, sidelined from decisions regarding talent or storylines as Triple H asserts his influence. This type of punishment wouldn't just be personal, it would send shockwaves through the entire structure of WWE. In a company as powerful as WWE, decisions are not made by one individual, but by a collective of creative minds, business executives, and strategists. However, Triple H's long tenure in the company and his track record of success would give him the leverage needed to institute such a shift without much resistance. A less visible but still impactful punishment could involve a reorganization of responsibilities, leaving Executive X without the control they once held. The most intriguing possibility, however, could lie in Triple H exacting his punishment through the very world of wrestling itself, through a storyline that plays out in front of the WWE Universe. This would involve turning the real-life animosity into a fictionalized rivalry, with Triple H seeking retribution in the ring. Such a storyline could see Executive X become an on-screen antagonist, eventually embroiled in a bitter feud with Triple H. The battle wouldn't necessarily be a physical confrontation, though that's always a possibility, but it could play out through the manipulation of WWE talent, matches, and contracts. As the rivalry intensifies, fans could witness Triple H attempting to regain control over his creative vision, while Executive X tries to maintain power and influence over the company. Ultimately, this storyline could culminate in a match or series of matches where Triple H either defeats Executive X or strips them of their power, restoring order and honor to the business. This would not only provide thrilling entertainment, but also demonstrate Triple H's dedication to protecting WWE's legacy and ensuring that the talent is always prioritized. Whatever form Triple H's punishment takes, The ramifications of this incident at Saturday night's main event will be far-reaching. The feud between Triple H and Executive X would highlight the delicate balance between corporate power and creative integrity. It would underscore the importance of trust, loyalty, and vision within WWE's leadership structure, while showcasing Triple H as a champion for the talent he believes in. The wrestling world has seen its share of power struggles, backstage politics, and heated feuds, but the potential showdown between Triple H and a top WWE executive would be unlike anything fans have witnessed in years. As WWE continues to evolve in the post-Vince McMahon era, this unfolding drama promises to be one of the most captivating storylines in recent memory.